Okay, here we are, week 2 in the Magic Realm. I have 2 goals here. One, to provide a little better camera work than the first video, which was a total train wreck. I really apologize about that. And congratulate you if you made it to the second video. And the other goal is to hopefully have something a little more interesting happen. I mean, so far we haven't had much luck at getting anything done towards our victory conditions or exploring a lot of the map either, so not so great yet. And unfortunately, the day 8 is also going to be sort of boring, so we'll cover that right now. Because I'm with the trolls, again, like before, the first thing I have to do is move out of there so they can't block me. And then I started the day in a cave clearing, so other than the Amazon's bonus move phase, which she's going to use to get out of that cave clearing, we're going to use the other 2 basic phases to do 2 hides in case the trolls follow us. Note if the dragon shows up, he only shows up because of the roar, which is this sound chip with a 6 on it. So even if the dragon does show up this turn, he's going to show up in the cave, not wherever we're at. But the trolls will follow us. Plus, the tremendous troll will also come out. So it's wise for us to spend one more day doing boring stuff of moving and doing a couple hides. So that's the goal for day 8. And here is the first hide roll fails. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not the hide roll. That was our monster roll of 5 or 6, which I needed to do before I actually started taking the turn. So that actually works out good for us since neither the dragons or the trolls will be active today, but it means that I'm going to waste my turn moving here and doing 2 hides. And it passes, so we're all good there. All right, so day 9, I am tempted to go to Dark Valley to see what dwelling is there, or the ghosts, or to go down into the borderlands and see what's in there. But I think I've got to still continue to explore a little, so we're going to, on day 9, our plotted moves are going to be use the Amazon's bonus move phase, move here, and do a couple hides. Now, I won't be in the clearing with the dwelling, but just in case the ghosts are there, I want to make sure I'm hidden. So that is my planned move for this turn. Here is the monster roll. And it is a 2 and a 5. And we are going to flip up and move 1, 2, 3. Do a couple hides. The first one succeeds. So she's going to flip up here. And this is Bones V. Oh, that is the ghost, which is fine by me. All right, so let's on her first, so we're going to be there at the end of the day, then the ghosts are going to show up in our clearing, and you can trust me here, but I'm going to walk you through it anyway, that she is going to probably win this fight against the ghost since she's in hiding. So in the first combat round of the evening, she's not going to do anything. And the ghosts don't do anything because they don't know she's there. She's hidden. On the second combat phase, she's going to attack one of these ghosts. So we put this on the melee sheet. We put her little target marker on there. And since the ghost doesn't know she's there and the ghost won't be attacking her, she will be able to, she only has to play a fight chit and her sword. So right now the ghost has a move of 4 and an attack of 4, but he's not attacking because the Amazon is still hidden. She's using a medium fight chit with a speed of 3. So right now she undercuts the ghost's speed. So we're gonna actually, this has the chart here. So first we decide if this ghost is going to move from this spot. It doesn't really matter which one you put it in or where you put these. So we're gonna bring the dice over here. We're gonna roll the red die to see if the monster stays put. It is a 1, and the monster is, I rolled the 1, and the monster's in box 1, so it stays where it is. And even if this 3 didn't undercut the 4, this attack would still hit the ghost and kill it, because it does light to medium damage, heavy damage, and this is a medium monster, so this ghost is dead. And out here, this Amazon will flip up. So now this ghost knows about her, and this ghost is going to fight her. And again, there's only one ghost left, so she's going to attack that ghost. And now she played a medium fight chit with 2 asterisks. So she has to come over here and fatigue a 1 asterisk, because she played 2 asterisks. She has to fatigue 1. So she'll take this fight 4, and like I said, we'll move these over to this side to say that they're fatigued. And she is going to have to play a maneuver. She wants to play this M3 again. Her weapon hit this ghost last turn, so it stays unalerted. But as I mentioned in the intro video, it doesn't really matter for her which side is up. It does the same damage and always uses her move chit for the, or fight chit, I mean, for the speed. So this ghost starts here on the light side, and she's going to attack it, but she does have to play a maneuver because this ghost could hit her. She also puts out her helmet. She puts out her breastplate, and it doesn't matter where she puts her shield really in this fight. And what she's going to do, and this is a common trick when you're facing a single monster, is to place her maneuver in the same direction that the monster is, you know, she's going to place the her maneuver in the same direction she's attacking. So she is charging ahead with a thrust. So she's running straight at the ghost with her sword stuck out. She's playing 2 asterisks here. So on her maneuver, she cannot play any asterisks. But that's okay. She's going to use a move 4 here. And what that means is if this ghost doesn't flip, its attack speed is 4. So it does heavy damage, which would destroy the Amazon's armor and wound her. But if it hit, but for it to hit, since its attack speed is 4 and her move speed is 4, the monster has to match the same direction that she is maneuvering in. And if she does that, then the ghost will also, sorry, that guy's dead. The ghost will also run straight into her attack. So if the monster switches to another direction, then he won't hit her because he won't match the maneuver, and his attack time of 4 won't be faster than her move time of 4. So the only way he can hit her is if he matches the same direction that she's moving. So he has to charge at her while she's charging at him. But if he does that, he's going to run straight into the sword. And right now, if he doesn't flip over, the speed, this M3, will beat his speed of 4, even if he switches directions. If he flips over to this side, then he does only light damage, and the only way she can hit him is to match directions. But then if it misses, that's okay. So we're going to start like this. I'll just play it out, and we'll go from there. So first, we're going to see if the and I forgot on the first time to see if the monster was going to change tactics. So change tactics means flip to the other side. In the last fight with the monster, or with the first ghost, because the ghost stayed in the box, it didn't matter if it was going to flip or not. So even if it had gone on this side, and her speed would have been too slow to hit it, but they would have matched directions. So I didn't really need to roll to see if it changed tactics. So we're going to roll here, first 4, to see if it changes places. And I rolled a 4, and it's in box 1, and I rolled a 4, and guess what? It still stays in box 1. So again, it's not going to matter. This time I'll just show you. I'll roll. It does change tactics with the 6, so it would flip over to this light side. And now it would hit her because this speed of 2 is faster than her move speed of 4. But because they're in the same direction, this is going to do light damage. That wouldn't hurt her at all because of her armor. And since they match directions, even though this 2 is faster than her 3, they're matching directions. This ghost is dead too. So we have killed 2 ghosts, and we have actually done something towards our victory conditions here. A ghost is worth 2 notoriety. So the first one you kill gives you 2, and the second one you kill on the same day gives you double 2, is 4. So she gets a total of 6 notoriety for killing these ghosts. And we'll mark that here. We're on day 9 before we finally got something going. So we finally have 6 notoriety. And that's kind of important because now we can go and pick up these food nail and escort party missions, which require 5 notoriety to pick up. And the Amazon again played double Astra's fight chit, so she will, fight chit. Get it right. So she will, again, fatigue this one. And she gets back her move chit, which has no asterisk on it. Takes back all her armor, her weapon, her attention chit. And she's ready for day 10. Now, day 10 with some notoriety. We could go back and try and hope to pick up the escort party, but we still haven't found the chapel yet, so that wouldn't do us any good. So I think we're going to still do a little more exploring. The Borderlands is a good tile to explore, so our plan for day 10 is going to be to use her bonus move here, use the first of her 4 phases to go here, and then she will do 3 hides to see. The idea is she's going to then check out the deep woods and then go find out what dwelling is in Awful Valley, and hopefully that'll be something of use to us. So day 10, again, it's going to be Ruins 2, Borderlands 1, and 3 hides. So first we do our monster roll of 4 and 6. You gotta love, I get all these 6s now. I better not get 6s when I get someplace with bats. So, all right, so she's gonna go 1, 2, and then 3 hides. And she succeeds on the first one. So now we'll flip up these chits. We have a dank C, and we have our first treasure location, the vault. So first, let's see what's going on here. So we have dank C and the vault. We come over to our chart here. Dank C are the serpents active on a monster roll of 2. So nobody comes out there. And then we have the vault, which is guarded by the tremendous troll. And he will come out because this is monster roll of 4. So the tremendous troll will come out to guard the vault. If we look at my uncovered setup chart, we can see that the tremendous troll is guarding 5 large treasures, but you can't get into it unless you have the keys, or you can fatigue a tremendous chit. Oh, now where did we see a tremendous chit we could fatigue? The 7 League boots, which were for sale, are ones that would let us open the vault, the tremendous League boots. And since they're on a treasure card, they don't even fatigue. So good for us if we could get that. So now I have to decide if I'm going to go explore the deep woods or head back there to see if I can get those 7 League boots from the patrol. I'm tending to think to do a little exploring since I know where the vault is. I know where the 7 League boots are. So I think I'm still going to do a little more exploring. So for day 11, my plan is to check out what's in the deep woods. I think I'm just going to move the extra move phase here. I'm going to move here. I'm going to do, does this path buy me anything? I don't know that it does. So I'm not going to worry about this path. I'm going to use the extra move phase here, move here, and then hide 3 times. Because to get to the dwelling in the Awful Valley, which is right here, I only have to move 2. So I think that's the plan. So for day 11, we're going to move to Deep Woods 3 and then hide 3 times. So we move it to day 11. This is our monster roll. 2 and a 4. Then we're going to flip her up. She's going to move 1, 2, and then she's going to do some hiding. And hide successfully. She doesn't need to do the rest of them. What's in the deep woods? All right, so we have Ruins M and Howl. Can you read that? Howl 5. So it's going to go in this clearing here. And again, we're going to go to our handy Dennison appearance chart. And the first thing we're going to check is Ruins M. Oh, there's the bats. And thankfully, I didn't get a 6, so that no bats are going to show up. But they could show up here, Ruins M. And then the other chit we have is Howl. And again, Howl in the M clearings is going to be bat. So this tile really does not interest me at all, because all it is ever going to have is bats. No treasures and no nothing. So we're not going to spend any time in here that we don't have to. So, all right. What's up for day 12? For day 12, we're going to go find out what's in Awful Valley. So it's just going to be basically 2 moves, 3 hides. Day 12. Monster roll of 3 and 4. Okay. And then we're going to go 1. Oh, she flips up. 1, 2. And then she's going to do some hiding. Does not hide on the first one. Hides on the second one. And then it is the Ruins V. So that is the guardhouse. Everything but the chapel. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. All right. And the guard are, like most others, they are neutral towards her. So she doesn't really have to, especially hidden, she doesn't have to worry about them. And again, I'm not going to bother getting any treasures. I'm not going to head over that way. So I think right now, I guess that means the chapel has to be over here in Cursed Valley. How am I going to get there? How am I going to get to Cursed Valley? Do I need the chapel? I think I'm going to head back up here to the house and see if I can pick up the escort party from the patrol. If I do, since I know, so I know this has to be the chapel right here. Up here, I could get from the patrol the escort party. The escort party wants to go to the chapel if they're not at the chapel, which means to get there, shortest route 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 28 gold just for that one run to the chapel. And I think she would also try to pick up the 7 league boots while she's there. So the plan, I guess, right now is for the Amazon to start making her way back towards the house to pick up the escort party, to take him to the chapel, and to pick up the 7-league boots so she could get into the vault. So I think that's what our plan is going to be. We don't want to stop with the bats. I'm more happy over here. We don't want to stop in this tile where the bats are. I don't want any bats on the map. So I think we make a run from here up into here and only do one hide. Even if the troll comes over to us, we can run away from the troll. So I think that's going to be day 13. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a single hide. Remember, the extra move phase is the Amazon's stamina. So we're on day 13. Our monster roll is 2 and 6. So I'm super glad I decided I wasn't going to stop in the... I'm super glad I wasn't going to stop in the deep woods now, because I would have got some bats for sure. I would have got to probably 2 bats. And the better thing is, since I didn't roll a 4, the troll's not going to leave his vault. So this is a nice free run. She's going to flip up, and she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Should do a hide, but it's not really necessary. And she successfully hides, but it doesn't really matter. And then finally, for the last day of this week, the first thing we do is, after I make my plan for my move, we have to do the monster roll, which will regenerate monsters back to monsters and denizens back to the setup chart. So it would be just my luck if I'm heading back to the house to meet the patrol that they will end up coming off the map and going someplace else. So let's hope that doesn't happen. And the ghosts are going to regenerate as well. Automatically, they regenerate on every day 7. So, all right, my plan is going to be this then for the 14th day. I'm going to use Amazon's move phase to move here. I'm going to go here. That's 2 phases. I'm going to hide twice, and then I'm going to search once to look for that path so I can cut out this, cut out going through that cave, which is a big pain. So it would be really good if I could find that path. So that's my plan. I'm going to do 2 moves, 2 hides, and a search on the pier table is what I want. All right, so, all right, let's see how that goes. Day 14, what is the monster roll? A 1 and a 5. 1 and a 5. Well, it turns out nothing is going to come off the map because everybody in row 1 is here and everybody in row 5 is here, except the bash cars, which I moved over here because I kept fumbling with their big stack of chits, and I didn't feel like fumbling them again. So the bash cars, you know what? I'll stick 1 bash car here just so we know that they're there. All right. And then we're going to do, she flips up. She's going to move 1. She's going to move 2. And then she's going to do 2 hides. That first one is a success. She doesn't need to do the second hide. And then she's going to roll on the pier table. She is looking for paths, hidden paths. on the hidden paths on the ruins between clearing 1 and 5. We need to roll 2 dice and not get any higher than a 3. So here we go. Woo-hoo! So the highest dice was a 2, which means clues and paths, which means she discovers that path, which means I can come over here to the ruins and cross off that I know this path now. So things are looking a little better now. The patrol didn't leave the house. I know this path, so I don't have to go through that clearing. The trolls didn't bother to come bother me today. So I can go into the house and maybe do some trading and hope that the escort party shows up. And I'm going to try to pick up those 7 league boots, so when I come back down here on my way to deliver the escort party, I may see about trying to get in that vault with the 7 league boots. So that's the end of week 2. Things are starting to pick up a little bit with 2 weeks to go. Thanks. Bye.